Wask here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Actually currently traveling right now and out of town for a friend's birthday for the weekend. Should be a really good time. But I wanted to get a quick video to you guys to let you know something that I see potentially being big and a good moneymaker here in the next coming months. So basically, if you follow anything with the weather here in the upper Midwest with what's been going on, it's actually snowing outside right now. I would pan to it, but it takes forever for my phone to focus on the camera. However, what that means is there, first off, has been very little melting going on. So it means the snowpack keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And in certain areas, actually, the Twin Cities has had about 31 inches of snow and very, very little melting. That is a record for the month of February, and it's only been 3 weeks so far. So there's more snow coming this weekend. In some areas in southeast Minnesota, Wisconsin as well, Iowa, they're about to get another 9 to 12 inches of snow. So tons and tons of snow. And North Dakota, South Dakota are two other states that are have been getting a lot of snow as well. So what happens and where the opportunity lies is snow removal, first off, if you're selling your leads to a snow removal type of business, and if they're willing to pay, then that's a great opportunity to be at. But that's something you kind of need to do a little bit earlier in the year in some instances. But for these types of events, that's very, very, what would be the word for it? Potent or profitable. Definitely a great niche to be in. But here's where something I think is going to be really I'm not going to hype something up and say it's some magical guarantee make money, that type of thing by any means, but I definitely see an increase in traffic in anything water damage related niches. So this would be because if the temperature goes from where it's at right now, which is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, so nothing's melting in the least bit, and if the temperatures spike for, I don't know, a couple weeks or so, or basically if it goes from cold to warm in a relatively short amount of time and there's not a long drawn out period for melting, it's going to be a ton of flooding from rivers, streams, maybe even some lakes, and then also the snowpack that's in people's yards and all the piles and everything. It's going to have to go somewhere. The ground's still frozen, so the water is going to either just swell up in the yard or it is going to go into people's basements or start wrecking the property. So water damage restoration, mold removal, basement proofing, anything water related to a property. So any restoration type of company that you could be working with to sell them leads. So if you get a site ranking, you call up a company and say, hey, I'm first in this first in this search result. We're getting X amount of calls a day. We're getting X amount of lead form submissions every single day. Would you like them? Someone has to take them. Others, these are going to waste. So that is an opportunity there. And if you're doing it for pay-per-call affiliate marketing, there is a downside to that in these types of instances because, for example, with all this snow and then if all of a sudden we have a huge amount of melting going on and there's like mass flooding going on with the streams and rivers, especially in the flatter areas of the upper Midwest, then sometimes pay-per-call affiliate offers will be paused. So I've noticed this with the hurricanes last fall where basically I got an email notification stating that turn off all offers for these states and these cities and all this and that because I don't know if the contractor couldn't handle anymore or whatever it is. So that's just something to be aware of. But if you're going to be targeting these niches with running ads, then you just run your ads as you normally would and just manage from there. But if you're doing SEO and you don't have a site that's targeting these locations yet, or even if you do and it's brand new, you need to, one, get your on-page SEO perfect, so that way you can rank quick. Obviously, I'm not going to say you're going to rank for water damage restoration Minneapolis, which is a very competitive term, in 2 months' time. I really wouldn't see that possible unless you have some really crazy good on page with multiple thousand words on each page, then all your citations, then all your foundational links, Web 2.0s, lots and lots and lots and lots of social signals, and PBNs out the wazoo. That is what it's going to take to be able to rank relatively quickly. So if you're someone who is looking to get started, start now. Actually, if you watch any of my videos, start now. So anyways, that is my thought on what potentially could be a big niche here in the very near future. So we'll see how it pans out. Depends on what the weather does. We can't control the weather, so that's just the nature of it. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens. So anyways, I'd appreciate it if you guys like this type of content. I'd appreciate if you went down below, dropped a like on this video. And if you're not already a part of the family, go down below, smash that subscribe button, also hit the bell for notifications so that way you know when the newest content's live here on the channel. If you want to learn more in-depth information regarding building websites, ranking them in the search engines, monetizing them with affiliate offers or lead generation, then there's a link to my course right down below in the description. And if you want to get access to the 9 most profitable pay-per-call and lead gen niches. There's a link to download that as well in the description. And I don't know if you can hear the dog in the background, a little Pomeranian who is vocal, we'll say the least. Anyways, I will talk to you guys in the next video.